Don't shoot! I'm 15. I live right there. The boy's voice cracks. The gunshot doesn't. Then silence, except for a basketball bouncing slower, stop. 7:43 p.m., Atlanta suburb. Jamal Williams bleeds out on the court where his COVID-dead father taught him to shoot free throws. Robert Hutchinson, white, 47, calmly tells 911, "Black male attacked me. I defended myself." 12 minutes of footage says otherwise. 6 cameras recorded Hutchinson stalking Jamal for 3 blocks. The boy's crime: buying Gatorade while black, walking home in a hoodie, making honor roll at the wrong school. These aren't just black stories or touching stories. These are real-life stories. Life stories that end with mothers identifying bodies instead of attending MIT interviews. Have you ever walked behind someone and watched them speed up, clutch their phone, cross the street? Were you the threat, or were they? 7:31 p.m. The Gatorade costs $2.49. Jamal Williams pays with a 20. The change, $17.51, will still be in his pocket when paramedics cut off his jersey. Mr. Kim bags the drink, notices Jamal's hands trembling. "You okay, son?" MEIT interview tomorrow. Nervous. Jamal forces a smile. Through the window, headlights. A Ford F-150 idling. Same truck that's been circling for 10 minutes. The truck belongs to Robert Hutchinson, 47, divorced, unemployed, 8 months since Meridian Defense Contractors downsized. But tonight, he's something else. A hunter who thinks he's spotted prey. 3 weeks ago, Channel 5 ran a segment. Local teens could monitor gun owners. 2 seconds of Jamal's face. Enough. Hutchinson screenshot it, posted to Riverside Heights Defenders Facebook group. This is who wants to take our rights. Lives 4 blocks away. Stay alert. Now Hutchinson texts Harold Grant. Target acquired. Kim's convenience. Target not teenager, not child. Target Keisha Thompson, nursing student, starts recording at 7:33 p.m. because she recognizes a pattern. Last month, Hutchinson followed her nephew. 2 months ago, her cousin. Always the same. Black kid plus hoodie equals threat. Her TikTok usually gets 40 views. Her followers are about to hit 6 million. "Y'all seeing this?" she whispers, breath fogging in the March chill. White man, hand on gun, following a baby. The first Ring doorbell activates. 1247 Maple Street. Hutchinson maintains exactly 20 feet behind Jamal. Professional. Practice-timed. Like he's trained for this. Because he has every YouTube tactical video, every sheepdog seminar, every urban survival course. His certificate from Patriot Defense Academy hangs in his garage, next to his father's clan hood, which he tells people is just history. Jamal's phone vibrates. Aisha texting. "You still coming over to study?" He types back. "White man following me." Autocorrect changes it to "white man following men." His fingers too cold, too scared to fix it. The street smells like rain coming. Magnolia and diesel exhaust. Suburban normal until it isn't. At 7:35 p.m., Jamal tries something, crosses the street. Hutchinson crosses back. So does Hutchinson. No doubt now. His coach always said, "Trust your instincts." Your body knows danger before your brain. The hair on Jamal's neck rises. His smartwatch reads 95 beats per minute, 110, 125. His app, Witness Watch, detects the spike. Automatically uploads to 3 servers, ACLU, NAACP, and his mother's email. Grace Baptist Church's camera, installed after vandalism, captures high-definition audio. Hutchinson on his phone, currently tracking suspicious individual. Black male, basketball clothes, casing houses. Lie. Jamal hasn't looked at a single house. Appears aggressive. Lie. Jamal hasn't even turned around. Need backup. Truth. Evil always travels in packs. Harold Grant's Dodge Charger screeches around the corner at 7:36. Jennifer Morse emerges from her house with her phone and her Ruger LC9. Tom Bradley jogs over, hand inside his jacket. They move with coordination. WhatsApp group chat would later reveal 43 messages in 12 minutes. Planning, positioning, what they call community defense. Jamal tries one more thing. Ducks into Mason's liquor store. Old Mr. Mason looks up, sees the black kid, sees the white mob forming outside, makes his choice. We're closed. Please, sir. They're following. Closed. Mason's hand goes under the counter where he keeps the shotgun. Back on the street. Nowhere to hide. Every house with ring cameras, porch lights, American flags. Not one opens its door. 7:37 p.m. Jamal stops. Turns. The ATM camera catches his face perfectly. Not angry, not aggressive, terrified. Sir, I live at 1289 Maple. I'm 15. I go to Jackson High. I'm walking home from practice. Every word careful, recorded. His mother taught him, when they come, and baby, they will come, speak like the jury is already listening. Hutchinson's response, spit flying. I don't care where you claim to live. Claim as if Jamal's existence requires proof. The Tesla at the intersection, Model 3, Sentry Mode activated, records Grant blocking Jamal's path home. Military stance. Feet shoulder-width apart. Hand on holstered Sig Sauer P365. His concealed carry permit expired 14 months ago. His racism still current. 7:39 p.m. Surrounded. 4 adults. 1 child. The street light flickers. Moths spiral. Keisha's live stream shows Jamal pulling out his phone, switching to selfie mode. His Instagram live begins with tears. My name is Jamal Williams. I'm 15 years old. I live at 1289 Maple Street with my mother, Denise Williams. These men are following me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm scared. Voice breaking. Mom? I love you. Leah, take care of Mom. I really wanted to come. Dad, I'll see you soon. Dad, Marcus Williams. Died of COVID 16 months ago. The basketball court, where this will end? They poured the concrete together. Last project before the ventilator. Viewer count exploding. 2,847. 5,293. 11,847. Comments flooding. Someone call 911. Where is this? They're going to kill him. At 7:40 p.m., Hutchinson calls 911. Calm, measured. We have a situation. Black male acting aggressively. Multiple citizens attempting to de-escalate. Dispatcher Rebecca Walsh doesn't ask. Is anyone hurt? Are there weapons? Is the person threatening anyone? She codes it suspicious person, priority 3. Not citizen in distress, priority 1. 4 minutes difference. Life and death difference. 7:41 p.m. Harold Grant steps closer. Nike swoosh on his tactical boots. The neighborhood watch app shows his message. Don't let him reach his house. Stop him now. Why the house? Because once Jamal's home, he's safe. Because even vigilantes know you can't claim self-defense at someone's door. Because the castle doctrine works both ways. Jamal makes his choice. He runs, not at them, not through them, around them, toward home. Basketball shoes slapping wet pavement, breath clouding. Gatorade dropped, blue liquid spreading like preview blood. Hutchinson draws his Glock 19. Stop or I'll shoot. Jamal doesn't stop. 2 blocks from home. 1 block. The court in sight. Dad's court. Safety 7:42 p.m. Still running. Still recording. Still believing he'll make it home. 7:42:03 p.m. Jamal's Nikes hit the basketball court. Home court. Dad's court. 23 feet from the back door. His key already in his hand. The court still smells like morning rain, and his father's cologne, somehow. 16 months after COVID took him. The ball is still there from 6 a.m. Wilson evolution. Orange leather worn smooth where Dad's hands taught his grip. 18 of 20 free throws this morning. MIT interview practice. Now his feet tangle. He stumbles. Rights himself. The key ring catching porch light like a prayer. 7:42:07 p.m. Hutchinson reaches the court's edge. Breathing hard. 47 years old. 30 pounds overweight. Glock 19 steady now in Weaver stance. Stop! Last warning. Jamal's at the door. Key finding lock. Metal scraping metal. That specific sound of almost safe. Then Harold Grant moves. 210 pounds of former high school linebacker. The tackle is textbook. Jamal's ribs hit concrete first. The crack is audible on 3 cameras. The key flies in a perfect arc. Lands in Mom's azaleas. Blood immediately. Nose shifted left. Tooth through lip. But worse, the wet sound when Jamal breathes. 4th rib. 5th rib. Punctured lung. Already dying. Body just hasn't admitted it yet. Got him! Grant's knee drives between shoulder blades. He was reaching for home, for the door his father painted blue last spring, for the place where homework waits, and Mom makes cocoa and everything makes sense. Keisha's live stream shakes as she runs closer. He's down. They got him down. Don't shoot. Please, God, don't shoot. Don't. Viewer count, 47,892. Comments cascading. Someone in Denmark calling Atlanta PD. Someone in Tokyo calling CNN. Someone in Portland finding Denise Williams's office. Calling. She's in closing arguments. Phone silent. 3 minutes left in her son's life, and she's arguing about reasonable doubt. 7:42:19 p.m. Jamal pushes up, just trying to breathe. Grant's knee grinds deeper. The sound Jamal makes isn't human. It's what rabbits sound like when hawks get them. Pure prey terror. Jennifer Morse stands over them. Ruger LC9 pointed at Jamal's head. Don't you move, thug. The word hangs. Thug. Applied to a boy who tutors 3rd graders, who reads to his sister, who still sleeps with the NASA blanket from when he was 7 and wanted to be an astronaut. Tom Bradley Films, narrating, Neighborhood Watch successfully apprehending suspect. Suspect resisting. But Jamal isn't resisting. He's drowning. In his own blood. On dry land. 23 feet from home. His phone, face down, screen cracked, still uploading. Witness Watch app detecting cardiac distress. Automated alert launching. User in critical danger. Location: 38.7423 degrees north, 77.1829 degrees west. Video evidence preserved on 3 servers. Contact emergency services immediately. His mother's phone, on silent, receives notification. She won't see it for 11 more minutes. 7:42:31 p.m. 3 words bubble through blood. Can't. Breathe, Mom. Grant laughs. The laugh will play at trial. Jury member 6 will vomit hearing it. They all say that now. Every damn one. Mrs. Chen emerges. 4 feet 11. Survived Mao's camps. Survived cancer. Won't survive silence. Let him go. I'm calling real police. Hutchinson swings the Glock toward her. Get inside. Neighborhood business. She plants herself. Phone steady as a surgeon. I know murder when I see. I've seen before. Let the child go. He's not a child, Morse screams. He's 6 feet. Dangerous. 5'8". But black adds inches in white minds. Fear multiplies everything. 7:42:45 p.m. Sirens still distant. Priority 3. 4 minutes out. Jamal has 90 seconds left. His right hand moves. Just shifting weight off broken ribs. Grant shouts, "Gun!" He's going for a gun. No gun. Never a gun. Jamal's afraid of guns. Won't even play Call of Duty. But the word is spoken. The spell is cast. The execution approved. Hutchinson steps forward. 7 feet away. Perfect range. Both hands on the Glock. Isosceles stance. Just like YouTube taught. Don't fucking move! But Jamal has to move. Biology demands it. Punctured lung. Broken ribs. Blood where air should be. He pushes up with everything. Not attack. Just trying to turn over. To breathe. To see sky instead of concrete. Grant falls sideways. Jamal gets to his knees. Faces home. Mom's sensor light clicks on. Halos him in LED white. Blood painting his Lakers jersey. Hands empty. Palms showing. Eyes finding Keisha's camera. Please, he says to the lens. To the world. To anyone. I just want to go home. Please. I live right there. My mom's making dinner. Please. 7:42:58 p.m. Hutchinson's finger finds the trigger. 5-pound pull. He'll tell investigators Jamal reached for his waistband. Video shows Jamal's hands never leave the ground. Fingers spread on concrete like trying to hold the earth. First shot. Center mass. Textbook. The bullet tears through Jamal's letter jacket. The one with academic all-star patches. With MIT acceptance letter in the inside pocket. With movie tickets for tomorrow night. With Aisha. Jamal rocks back but doesn't fall. Shock is a mercy sometimes. He turns his head. Looks at Hutchinson. No anger. Just the question. Why? Soft. Then louder. Blood frothing. Why? The second shot is murder's punctuation. Jamal's falling forward now, toward home, still trying, and Hutchinson shoots him in the back. T6 vertebra. Spinal cord. The kill shot. 7:43:17 p.m. Jamal Williams hits his father's basketball court face first. The ball rolls toward him. stops against his palm. His fingers close on it. Muscle memory. 20,000 free throws. All those mornings with Dad. The leather feels like home. Then nothing. The Witness Watch app detects flatline. Final upload completes. 3 servers now hold everything. Every second. Every word. Every lie that will unravel in court. Grant stands, brushes off his jeans. Good shoot. He was definitely reaching. Morse nods, already rehearsing testimony. Saw everything. Clear threat. Bradley keeps filming Jamal's still body. Threat neutralized. Hutchinson holsters his Glock. Calm. Pulls out his phone. Calls 911 again. This is Robert Hutchinson. I just defended myself from an aggressive black male. Need an ambulance. No rush. No rush. Jamal's blood spreading across the free throw line. Reaching for the basket he'll never shoot at again. 7:43:42 p.m. Officer Park arrives. Runs to Jamal. Starts CPR on a dead boy. Counting 1, 2, 3. His body cam catches Hutchinson lighting a cigarette. 7:51 p.m. Denise Williams arrives. The neighbor's cameras catch everything. Her Lexus abandoned diagonal across the street. Her heels clicking, then running, then stopping dead when she sees the yellow tarp over something basketball court-shaped. No, whispered, then screamed, no! That's my baby. That's my baby. She drops, crawls to him, lifts the tarp, sees his eyes still open, still asking why, pulls him into her lap, rocks him, sings, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." Hutchinson texts from the patrol car, "Had to defend the neighborhood tonight. I'm a hero." The basketball sits in evidence now. Tag number 2024-3847. Blood on the Wilson logo. Jamal's fingerprints and his father's, overlapping, preserved forever. 7:52 p.m. Denise Williams rocks her dead son. The blood on her suit will never wash out. She'll burn it later. Keep the ashes. Her phone vibrates against Jamal's still chest. She doesn't check it. Can't let go of him. But someone else is moving. Aisha Thompson, Jamal's girlfriend, watched everything on live stream, sobbing, screaming, then suddenly quiet, deadly quiet, because she remembers something Jamal showed her last week, a hidden feature in his Witness Watch app, something he called the insurance. She logs in. Password DadCourt23. Downloads everything. But there's more than just video. 3 days ago, Jamal won something bigger than MIT. The National Science Foundation selected his app for federal testing. Not classified, not Q-level clearance. It's a simple pilot program, but it meant his app was running on federal servers. Backed up on government systems. Legally protected under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Whoever killed him had unknowingly attacked federal property. 8:15 p.m. Detective Raymond Walsh takes Hutchinson's statement. They've known each other 12 years. Kids played together. Wives in the same book club before the divorce. Walk me through it, Rob. Black kid, acting suspicious. Reached for something. That's all I need. Walsh doesn't turn on his recorder, doesn't take photos, doesn't measure distances, just writes, "Justified shooting. Case closed." But Jamal's app is still running, still uploading, and it captured something nobody noticed in the chaos. At 7:41:33 p.m., while Harold Grant was holding Jamal down, Tom Bradley did something strange. He pulled a small bag from his pocket. White powder. Tried to shove it in Jamal's pocket, but couldn't reach because of the struggle. So he dropped it. Kicked it toward the body. The Tesla's camera caught it. Angle perfect. Resolution clear. They were going to plant drugs on a dying child. 8:47 p.m. Mrs. Chen can't stop shaking. She's seen violence before. Beijing, 1989. Tanks and students. But this is different. This is suburban America. This is supposed to be safe. She sends her video to her daughter in California. Lisa Chen, immigration lawyer, Yale Law Review, clerked for the Ninth Circuit. Lisa watches once, calls her boss. Who calls their boss? Who calls someone in Washington? We have a problem. The Chen video shows something else. Look at timestamp 7:42:51. There, clear as day, Detective Walsh's cousin texting him. Handling situation at Maple Street. Might need cleanup. Walsh responding. 10:04. We'll make it clean. 7 minutes before the shooting. The cover-up was planned before the murder. 9:23 p.m. Denise Williams finally checks her phone, opens Jamal's app, sees the analytics dashboard he built. Every video view, every share, every download. Current viewers, 2,847,293. But then she sees the other feature, the one Jamal never told her about. Network analysis. The app didn't just record the shooting. It recorded everyone watching the live streams, IP addresses, locations, and if they commented real names. Let him die. Jennifer Walsh, Detective Walsh's wife. Good shooting. Officer Brian Park, Atlanta PD. One less thug. Principal David Morrison, Riverside Elementary. Finally, Judge Helen Carter, Fulton County Superior Court. The entire system exposed itself, watching, cheering, complicit. 9:45 p.m. The FBI arrives, not because they were called, because the NSF servers triggered an automatic alert. Federal property compromised. Potential terrorism incident. Special Agent Marcus Thompson isn't there as Jamal's godfather. He's there because this is now a federal case. Denise, I need you to listen carefully. Don't give Atlanta PD anything. Not Jamal's phone, not his clothes, nothing. Mark, they killed my baby. I know. And they're about to pay for it in ways they never imagined. Jamal's app wasn't just recording. It was documenting a conspiracy. 10:15 p.m. Hutchinson gets his one phone call. His lawyer, paid by the Homeowners Association, sounds confident. Stand your ground law. Self-defense. You'll be home tomorrow. But Hutchinson doesn't know that Jamal's app picked up his Bluetooth signature 3 weeks ago. Outside Jamal's school. Outside the basketball court. Outside their home. 17 different times. Time-stamped. Location logged. Stalking premeditated. First degree. 10:47 p.m. The videos multiply. Not just Keisha's live stream. 14 different angles. Every neighbor's camera Jamal passed. Every phone that recorded. Every Tesla that sensed motion. But one video changes everything. It's from inside Hutchinson's truck, his own dash cam. He forgot to turn it off. It recorded him loading the gun, recorded him saying to himself, "Tonight. It ends tonight. Make America safe again." Then clearer, as he watches Jamal enter the store, dead nigger walking. 11 p.m. Denise sits in Jamal's room, His homework still open. Essay titled, Why Justice Requires Technology. Last paragraph. We can't rely on good people to witness evil. Good people look away. Close curtains. Mind their business. But technology doesn't blink, doesn't forget, doesn't lie. If something happens to me, the truth will survive. The truth will testify. The truth will convict. He saved it at 6:45 p.m., 1 hour before they killed him. 11:30 p.m. An email arrives. Department of Defense. Official letterhead. Mrs. Williams, your son's application to Project Lighthouse was approved March 13th. His security verification was completed today, March 15th. He was scheduled to begin Monday, March 18th. His death constitutes an attack on a federal contractor. Full investigation authorized. Resources unlimited. Justice guaranteed. Signed by someone whose name is classified, whose job is classified, whose very existence is usually classified. Midnight. Aisha makes a decision. She doesn't release everything at once. That's what they'd expect. Instead, she creates a timer. Every hour, more evidence releases. More names. More connections. Hour 1. Hutchinson's Google searches. How to get away with shooting black person. Stand your ground. Successful cases. Zimmerman defense strategy. Hour 2. Grant's text messages. Nucker family moved in on Maple. Property values falling. Time for action. Hour 3. The Riverside Heights Facebook group. 1,247 members. Moderator, Detective Walsh. Every post about suspicious black people. Every plan to patrol. Every code word. Jogger meant black teenager. Basketball American meant target. Neighborhood Watch meant hunt. Hour 4. The money trail. Homeowners Association dues funding ammunition. Security company donations to judges' campaigns. Detective Walsh's mortgage paid by whom? The Hutchinson Family Trust. By dawn, the whole network is exposed. Not a shooting, a system. Not self-defense, a lynching. Not 4 bad actors. An entire community of hate. 3 a.m. In his cell, Hutchinson wakes to guards outside. Not regular guards, federal marshals. Robert Hutchinson, you're under arrest for conspiracy to commit a federal hate crime, murder of a federal contractor, domestic terrorism, and 73 other charges we're still counting. I want my lawyer. Your lawyer dropped you. The Homeowners Association voted. You're toxic. You're alone. But he's not alone. Grant, Morse, and Bradley are being arrested simultaneously, along with 14 others who commented, "Finish him," while Jamal lay dying. March 16th, 6 a.m. Dawn breaks over Riverside Heights. Every news van in Georgia is there. The headline on CNN, the app that solved a murder, how a dead boy's code exposed a hate network. The Attorney General is flying in. The President is about to speak. The world is watching. And in her son's room, Denise Williams opens his laptop. There's a file on the desktop labeled, "For Mom," a video, recorded March 14th, the day before he died. Hey, Mom, if you're watching this, something happened to me. I want you to know I wasn't paranoid. I was prepared. Everything is uploaded. Everything is documented. They can kill me, but they can't kill the truth. I love you. Tell Leah I'm sorry I'll miss her recital. Tell MIT I would have changed the world. Tell Dad I used our court for something that mattered. Don't cry, Mom. We won. The timestamp, 11:47 p.m. While she was sleeping down the hall. While he was backing up files and setting automated triggers and preparing to die. He knew. Somehow, he knew. And he made sure that when they came for him, they'd hang themselves with their own rope. March 17th, 9 a.m. Meridian Defense Contractors, Building 7. The executive conference room smells like fear and expensive coffee going cold. CEO. Jonathan Pierce's hands shake as he opens the emergency meeting. On his phone, 43 missed calls. His wife, his lawyer, his priest. Hutchinson's manifesto was written on our servers. The words hang. Board member Sandra Kim's coffee cup slips. Crashes. Nobody moves to clean it. Brown liquid spreading across marble like blood across basketball courts. Show them, Pierce says. On screen, the cleansing, a Meridian man's solution. The company logo watermarked behind words about racial purity. Page 3 lists targets. Jamal Williams is number 4. Circles and highlighted. MIT threat, eliminate. Numbers 1 through 3, already dead. 2 car accidents, 1 suicide. The FBI is investigating. General Maxwell Wright, Purple Heart. Bronze Star, 30 years serving America. Vomits into his wastebasket. Jesus Christ. We employed a serial killer. 17 serial killers. Pierce clicks. The Riverside Heights Defenders membership list. 17 current Meridian employees. Red badges. Active security clearances. Access to classified weapons projects. The stock price updates on the wall monitor. Down 23%. Down 27%. Down 31%. $9 billion in market value evaporating as they watch. Sandra Kim's phone rings. It's the Pentagon. Don't answer. Too late. Speakerphone. Deputy Secretary Maria Rodriguez's voice fills the room. Meridian, you have 1 hour to explain why we shouldn't terminate all contracts immediately. Deputy Secretary, this was one rogue. Your CTO James Morrison commented, "Thin the herd" about black families. Your lead engineer called the dead child's MIT acceptance affirmative action gone wrong. Your security director provided the killer with the boy's schedule. 1 hour. Line dead. Morrison, the CTO, stands. That was taken out of context. Sit down, Jim. Pierce pulls up Morrison's emails. Hundreds. Keywords highlighted. Demographic replacement. Urban invasion. Property values. Those people. You're fired. You can't. Security is already at your office. Your access is revoked. Your clearance is pulled. Get out. Morrison stands. Looks around the room. You all knew. You laughed at the jokes. You forwarded the memes. Security drags him out. But he's right. They all knew. 10:30 a.m. The door opens. Denise Williams enters. But not the composed ADA from yesterday. This is a mother held together by rage alone. Hair uncombed. Same blood-stained suit. Eyes that haven't closed. She doesn't speak. Just opens Jamal's laptop. Clicks play. The board watches her son die. Every second. Every angle. The basketball rolling. The blood spreading. His voice, "Mom?" General Wright cries. Sandra Kim can't look. Pierce stares at his hands. Your employee did this. Her voice is broken glass. Your culture enabled this. Your silence blessed this. She clicks again. New video. Hutchinson at a Meridian Company picnic. Leading a chant. America for Americans. Employees cheering. Morrison high-fiving him. Pierce in the background, laughing. Remember this, John? She uses his first name, makes it personal. July 4th, last year. You thought it was harmless, fun, team building. Another video. Meridian's active shooter training. Hutchinson volunteering to play the shooter, choosing a hoodie for his costume, saying, "Got to make it realistic." Everyone laughing. Still funny. She opens Witness Watch, shows them something new. The app tracked everyone who watched Jamal die online and commented supportively, cross-referenced with LinkedIn. 43 Meridian employees watched her son die and typed, "Good." 43 of your people watched my baby bleed out and celebrated. She slides a document across. Sign this or I release everything. Pierce reads, $100 million. Jamal Williams Foundation. Immediate termination. All implicated employees witness. Watch installation. All facilities. Federal monitoring. 10 years public admission. Institutional racism. This is mercy. She leans forward. Want to know what my son was really working on? Project Lighthouse wasn't just bias detection. It was prediction. His algorithm identified likely violence before it happens. He flagged Hutchinson 6 weeks ago, sent it to local PD. They ignored it. She shows the email. Jamal to Atlanta. PD. Statistical analysis indicates Robert Hutchinson presents imminent threat to black minors in Riverside Heights. Response. Thank you for your concern. No action needed. My son predicted his own murder, reported it, was ignored. And you want to negotiate? 11 a.m. General Wright's phone rings. His Pentagon contact, off the record. Max, I shouldn't tell you this, but Hutchinson wasn't just planning one murder. The FBI found blueprints. Federal buildings, military bases, Meridian facilities were the weapons suppliers. Your security director was the inside man. Wright goes white. Whispers to Pierce, this isn't just about contracts. We're about to be charged with material support of terrorism. Pierce stands. Mrs. Williams, we accept all terms. All? All. And one addition. You choose our new head of security. You audit our hiring. You have veto power over our board for 10 years. Why? Because your 15-year-old son was smarter than our entire security apparatus. Because his app would have prevented this. Because we failed him. And we'll spend the rest of our corporate existence trying to atone. The other board members object. Pierce cuts them off. Look at the monitor. Stock price, down 52%. CNN headline, Meridian Murder Inc. How defense contractor became hate group headquarters. FBI agents in the lobby. Employees being led out in handcuffs. We're done. Sign the decree, or we're all arrested. 12 p.m. They sign, every board member. Even as their phones explode with alerts, DoD suspends all Meridian contracts. FBI raids Meridian offices in 7 states. Congress calls for investigation of defense contractor extremism. Denise Williams packs up Jamal's laptop. At the door, she turns. My son loved this country, believed in justice, thought technology could save us. He was 15. He was brilliant. He was alive 72 hours ago. Hours. She looks at each of them, memorizing faces. His app has been downloaded 47 million times since he died. 47 million people carrying his code. Watching. Recording. Waiting for the next Hutchinson. Finding them. She points at the screen showing Meridian's stock price, down 61%. You lost billions. I lost my baby. But his algorithm? It's immortal. Every time someone records injustice, that's my son. Every time bias gets exposed, that's my son. Every time a racist gets caught, fired, arrested, that's my son. Her voice drops to a whisper that fills the room. He's dead, but he's in every phone, watching you, all of you, forever. She leaves. The boardroom sits in ruins, coffee cold, stock worthless, future destroyed. On the wall monitor, breaking news. President announces executive order. Witness watch required on all federal devices. Below that, Jamal Williams posthumously awarded Presidential Medal of Freedom. Below that, MIT establishes Jamal Williams Center for Technology Justice. Pierce looks at the empty chair where Morrison sat, the water bottle Hutchinson left at the company picnic, still in the corner. The photo from the active shooter training, Hutchinson smiling in his hoodie. They all saw it. They all knew. They all laughed. And a 15-year-old boy paid the price. His phone buzzes. A notification. Witness Watch has been automatically installed on all company devices. Recording, monitoring, watching. Jamal Williams is dead. Jamal Williams is everywhere. Jamal Williams won. March 18th, 6 a.m. Hutchinson's cell. The date burns. March 18th. Jamal Williams would have started MYT today. Orientation at 9 a.m. Dorm assignment, class selection, future beginning. Instead, his mother is choosing between bronze and copper handles for his casket. Hutchinson doesn't know this yet. The FBI found 4 bodies, young black men. Accidents over 3 years. His DNA on evidence they thought was destroyed. Jamal wasn't his first, just his first on camera. 7:30 a.m. Harold Grant's breakfast interrupted. His son Kyle enters. 16, white, angry. I need to tell you something, Dad. Not now. I was Jamal's tutor in math. He was helping me. The black kid you helped murder was teaching me calculus because I was failing. Grant freezes. You never said. You never asked. Just called him that basketball kid, that suspicious kid. He had a name. He had a girlfriend. He had a little sister who's in my sister's class. Kyle pulls out his phone, shows a photo, study group, him, Jamal, 3 others, laughing over textbooks. He was my friend. And I watched you kill him on live stream. I watched my father hold down my friend while he died. Kyle leaves. At the door, Mom's lawyer will contact you. I testified to the FBI. I told them about the meetings in our garage, the plans, all of it. Grant realizes his son wore a wire. Family dinners, racist rants, all recorded, all evidence. 9 a.m. Federal Courthouse. Hutchinson's arraignment. 300 protesters outside. But also 47 counter-protesters. Hutchinson hero signs, self-defense is not murder. All lives matter. Inside, Judge Patricia Thompson presiding. Hutchinson's new lawyer, court-appointed, exhausted, doomed, tries everything. Motion to change venue. Prejudicial publicity. Denied. The publicity is nationwide. Motion to exclude the dashcam video. On what grounds? Involuntary recording. He recorded himself. Denied. The video plays. Hutchinson's voice. Dead knocker walking. But his lawyer tries once more. Your Honor, that was taken out of context. Judge Thompson stops him. Counselor, what context makes that acceptable? Silence. Bail? Defendant is charged with 4 murders. Flight risk. Danger to community. Remanded. As Hutchinson is led out, Someone shouts from the gallery, "Hero!" Others applaud. The division is real. The support exists. America isn't unanimous. 10:30 a.m. Riverside Heights. The Homeowners Association emergency meeting. Half the room wants to dissolve. Half wants to stay strong. Barbara Walsh presiding. We cannot be held responsible for one man's actions. Mrs. Chen stands, projects the Facebook group. Motion to patrol, January 3rd, 47 votes yes. Motion to fund ammunition, January 15th, 52 votes yes. Motion to address demographic changes, February 2nd, 61 votes yes. Those were about safety. Motion to handle the MIT kid, March 10th, 73 votes yes, 5 days before the murder. The room explodes. Shouting, accusations, denials. Then Keisha Thompson enters, with federal marshals. Riverside Heights Homeowners Association, you're under federal investigation for conspiracy to commit civil rights violations. Your records are subpoenaed. Your assets are frozen. The HOA, established 1953 to maintain neighborhood standards, keep out black families, is placed under federal receivership. But not everyone accepts this. Tom Bradley stands. This is government overreach. We were protecting our property values, our safety. From what? Keisha asks. From them, from crime, from children walking home? Bradley storms out. Later, he'll start a GoFundMe for Hutchinson's defense. It will raise $400,000 in 3 days. Evil has allies. 11 a.m. MIT. The orientation Jamal will never attend, but something unprecedented happens. The incoming class votes. Empty chair at every event. Jamal's acceptance letter on the seat. His witness watch app running on the screen. A student from Beijing stands. In my country, we know about silencing, about disappearing. This boy refused to disappear. His code is testimony. We carry his witness. The vote, unanimous. MIT adopts witness. Watch, but more. They open source it. Release the code globally. Free, unstoppable. Within hours, downloaded in 127 countries. China, Russia, Iran, places where witnessing is dangerous, where recording is resistance, where code is revolution. Jamal Williams, dead at 15, just changed global civil rights. 12 p.m. The Williams home. Denise can't watch the news, can't see his name, can't process that he's gone. But Leah needs lunch. Life continues its cruel demands. She opens Jamal's laptop to order food. Finds a folder. If something happens. Inside, everything. Every racist post about him. Every threat. Every patrol that followed him. Dated entries going back months. March 1st. Hutchinson followed me again today. March 5th. Grant took photos of our house. March 10th. They're planning something. I can feel it. March 14th. If you're reading this, they did it. But I got them. The app got them. We won, Mom. We won. He knew. He knew and stayed anyway. Went to school. Played basketball. Walked home. Refused to let terror win. Until it did. But even in dying, he was collecting evidence. Even in death, he was prosecuting. Even gone, he's convicting. 3 p.m. Breaking news. Federal hate crime charges for 47 Riverside Heights residents. Not just the 4 who attacked. Everyone who voted to handle Jamal. Everyone who funded the ammunition. Everyone who shared the plans. RICO charges. Conspiracy. 20 years minimum. The counter-protests intensify. Fox News calls it persecution. CNN calls it justice. America splits. But something else happens. Other apps launch, inspired by Witness Watch. Safe Walk for women. Trans Guard for trans people. Migrant Watch for immigrants. Jamal's code spawns a movement. 1,000 apps. 1 million witnesses. 1 billion recordings. 5 p.m. Hutchinson gets news in his cell. Meridian is dead. Stock worthless. Pension gone. House foreclosed. Wife remarried already to a black man. His daughter changed her last name. But worse, the other inmates know. Word spreads. Child killer. Racist. Federal informant now. Only way to survive. 23 hours in solitary. 1 hour in a cage. This is life now. Forever. 6 p.m. Sunset. The basketball court. Jamal's blood is cleaned, but stains remain. Will always remain. Kids gather, all colors, playing together. Parents watching. Some happy, some angry, some scared. Change isn't unanimous. It's messy, violent, uncertain, but it's happening. Mrs. Chen watches, records, whispers. The children will save us. Maybe, if we let them live. 1 year later, March 15th, 2025, 7:43 p.m. Denise Williams kneels on the basketball court. Same spot, same time. But everything's different. The bloodstain won't come out. They've tried, power washed, painted, resurfaced. It returns, like guilt, like memory, like truth that won't be buried. Around her, thousands hold phones, lights on, recording. The modern vigil. Not candles, cameras, not prayers, proof. Aisha speaks first. 16 now. MIT freshman. Wearing Jamal's jersey. Jamal programmed Witness Watch to send me something today. 1 year later. Want to see? The crowd's phones sync. Every screen shows the same video. Jamal, alive, 3 days before his death. If you're watching this, I'm gone. But check your downloads. Everyone does. The app updated overnight. New feature, Jamal Mode. 1 button. Instant upload to FBI, ACLU, CNN, and Mom. He's still coding. From the grave. Still protecting. Still fighting. I knew they'd come, his recorded voice continues. Hutchinson followed me 17 times. I documented everything, but I stayed. Know why? Because if I ran, another black kid wouldn't have the app, wouldn't have the evidence, would just be dead. Denise breaks. First time publicly. The strong mother act crumbles. She screams. Primal. Grieving. Real. He knew. My baby knew and stayed. For you. For all of you. The crowd holds her. Strangers, neighbors, even Mrs. Patterson, who voted to handle Jamal. She's crying too, asking forgiveness. Too late, but asking. The statistics are staggering but sterile. Hutchinson, life plus 400 years. 4 bodies confirmed. 7 suspected. Grant, shanked in prison, paralyzed, ironic justice. Morse, suicide, couldn't face trial. Bradley, fled to Hungary. hero to fascists, monster to history. Walsh, turned informant, witness protection, forever looking over his shoulder. But numbers don't bleed. Numbers don't dream. Numbers don't have sisters. Leah steps forward. 11 now, holding Jamal's MIT diploma. My brother made me record this. She presses play on her phone. Jamal's voice. Leah, if you're playing this, I'm gone. But you're not. You're brilliant. You're loved. You're going to change the world. Not because I died, because you lived. Code something beautiful. Love someone brave. Don't let them win. She looks directly at cameras, at America, at you. I coded something. Want to see? She launches an app. Jamal leaves. It uses AI to animate his photos, to speak his words, to let him attend her graduation, her wedding, her life. He's dead, but he'll see me grow up. Through this, through code, through love that outlasts hate. Kyle Grant approaches the memorial, his father's son, the betrayer, the hero. He kneels, places something on the court. Jamal's calculator, the one he borrowed for tutoring, never got to return. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I knew my dad was racist. I stayed quiet. I'm complicit. I'm guilty. I'm sorry. He stands, faces cameras. White people, we did this. We do this. Stop asking black people to forgive. Start asking ourselves to change. The sun sets. Same time Jamal died, 7:43 p.m. Every phone in America receives a notification. Witness watch alert. 1 year ago, Jamal Williams was murdered here. Today, 3,847 black Americans faced discrimination. 73 faced violence. 4 died. Their names are... The list scrolls. The app he built for his own murder now documenting everyone's. His algorithm doesn't sleep, doesn't forget, doesn't forgive. 500 million downloads, 127 countries, 1,247 convictions, 400 officers fired, 73 companies destroyed, 12 laws changed. But also, Hutchinson has fans. Morse has martyrdom. Bradley has followers. America in memory holes where truth dies. The fight isn't over. The war just started. Jamal fired the first shot with code instead of bullets. Your phone is your weapon. Your camera is your conscience. Your silence is surrender. These black stories aren't history. They're happening. These real-life stories aren't entertainment. They're evidence. These life stories aren't content. They're convictions. These touching stories aren't meant to touch you. They're meant to change you. What did you witness today? Who did you protect? When did you speak? Where did you stand? Why did you stay silent? Comment below, but only if you acted. Share this, but only if you'll change. Subscribe, but only if you'll witness. Jamal Williams is dead, but his app is watching. His code is recording. His algorithm is judging. And tomorrow, another 15-year-old will walk home. Will they make it? That depends on you. Stop reading. Start recording. Stop watching. Start witnessing. The next Jamal is walking home right now. Right now. What are you going to do about it?